Hi, my name is Darwish Dzulfikri Bin Osman, and I'm here to help explain the discussion part of the perspective analysis that we as a group have come together to conduct. So, let's talk about what we've learned, yeah? When we asked both the headmaster and the teacher about government aid programs, both of them immediately pointed to the textbook loan scheme, or SPBT for short. And one of them even pointed out that ever since all of the students received equal access, not just the low-income students, it actually served to level the playing field in the classroom. And that to me stuck because it's not only simple, it's also powerful. And what it means is that equal access means, in this very simple terms, better focus, better learning, and also with less stress placed onto the actual students themselves. On the flip side, however, programs like the RMT Food Aid and the School Milk Program, they sound great in practice, but in reality, they're not really utilized properly. You see, one student even reportedly threw away the milk every single time he received it because he didn't like the taste. And so it does raise the question, are we actually giving support to these students, or are we just checking boxes? The teacher also pointed out something very important and crucial here, that being that when students showed up to school fully prepared with their textbooks and their uniforms from financial aid, they just felt more prepared and confident. Now, to give you a better visual understanding of what that looks like, imagine you're showing up to school with a new uniform. You'll just feel more confident and prepared for whatever it is you are encountering that day. And that confidence shows up in classroom participation and engagement. Now, moving on about the technology in schools, this is where things get tricky. You see, the school that we conducted the interview in reported that they only had one lab with only 30 working computers. Forget this, 600 students. Yeah. The teacher even joked that the process of waiting for the projector to turn on is like a lucky draw. And that's the current reality that they live in. But even with all of that, the teachers are finding ways to go around this obstacle. Some buy their own projectors, while others use Google Sites and Dilemma for the planning part of instruction. It's tough, but it's progress ultimately, and that progress is well worth it because the students, they tend to learn better with videos and interactive games, and it's clear because every time they utilize that form of teaching, the students are just more engaged and present anyways. And at the end of the day, both the headmaster and the teacher agreed on one thing, that they both have the policies set in place. They still lack the infrastructure and training that comes along with it. And so in a sense, if we, the headmaster and teacher, want the aid programs and the ICT to actually work, we need to support the teachers, not just with the tools, but with time, training, and most importantly, trust.